Well, good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your weather update here on your February the 26th, 2026. Had some much-needed rainfall across the area. Not a ton of it, but we'll take what we can get at this point as we continue to beat back the drought conditions, which are kind of holding status quo here across our area. But hopefully as we go into the month of March, we'll see some more steadier rains and some bigger rains to move in across the area. Now, the good news is rain, we're going to be getting it on out of here for today. And I think the weekend is looking pretty good, although tomorrow, depending on where you're at, it's going to kind of be a little bit of a mix between the clouds and sunshine. Now, before we get into this full report, if you're new here to our channel here on YouTube, let me introduce myself. I'm Meteorologist Greg Majewski, and I'm on a mission to build a 24-hour professional broadcast channel here for North Georgia, and I could sure use your help. It's real simple, doesn't cost you anything, so all you got to do is please hit that subscribe button, and more importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future forecast updates just like these. All right, let's go ahead and take a live look there in Dahlonega as we got some cloudy skies. A few parts in those clouds have some needed rains moved across the area here earlier this morning. And looking down at Lake Lanier, also had some rains falling down here as well, but seeing a few gaps in those clouds. And we're going to still linger at some clouds, though, here for tonight. Don't let it fool you. We're not done with it just yet, as we're still waiting for that frontal system to sink to our south and start to dry things out for us. Now, local radar showing a lot of the activity down here toward the Atlanta metro area. You're seeing the showers out here, but we still got some activity here streaming in here out of Alabama. So we're not through with the rain showers just yet, but eventually this will be sinking further and further south, and we should see things begin to dry out. But because of the moisture, you may wake up with some low clouds and maybe some patchy areas of fog around here for tomorrow as well. Now, looking at our current regional satellite picture, again, we're seeing a lot of cloudy skies here across our area. That's going to kind of continue forward today. Really don't see the sunshine until you're way back in here. So, again, I expect the sunshine to be back in here for tomorrow. That's the good news there. And then the weekend, it's looking really great. You want to stick around for my updated numbers here in just a second. Now, let's go look at our regional radar here. Again, seeing that rain back over here toward Mississippi and Alabama. They're watching. They may get a little bit of active weather back over this way where they might see an isolated severe thunderstorm or two. Nothing is going to get over into our area over here into Georgia. So we're looking okay here, but they still see some active weather back to our west for right now. But once this front sinks off to the south, the thunderstorm threat is going to sink to the south with it. So if you have any travel plans Friday taking you to South Georgia or down to the Florida Panhandle, yeah, you may run into some rain and some thunderstorms down that way. But by tomorrow, we're looking all clear here across North Georgia. All right, so here we go on looking at your model data here as we look at the latest 12Z model guidance here as we kind of go through this. Watch the little timestamp there at the top as we go through this. As this will be sinking on to the south, and again, North Georgia clearing on out here as we go in forward tomorrow, looking pretty good. And you might see an isolated shower here, maybe, but I think most of it's going to stay dry here on your Friday. Saturday's looking very good. We'll have temperatures in the 70s for a lot of locations, and that will go for Sunday as well. And then what we're going to wait as we go into early next week, looks like Monday into Tuesday, we're going to have a wedge come in here, and that's going to cool us down briefly before we quickly warm right back up as we head toward the middle of next week. Now, the heaviest rainfall, as we see with that front sinking to the south, that's all down here. We saw generally about a half inch or so here across North Georgia. Some isolated areas got a little bit more than that, near an inch in some locations, but about what we are expecting as this thing is moving on through our region. All right, so let's go look at our forecast model maps here, our maps, I should say, from the National Weather Service. Watch our little timestamp there on top to kind of highlight the days of the week as we kind of go into your Friday. So fronts down to the south, that's where the showers and thunderstorms have the greatest chance in that dark green area there. And going forward tomorrow, I'm not looking bad. Again, if you're there from the eastern zones down toward Metro Atlanta, we may linger over the clouds a little bit more. The western zone and the extreme north will see a little more sunshine. So it's kind of, North Georgia is kind of in that transition zone there as far as the clouds and sunshine here for Friday. But Saturday, yeah, Saturday we're looking great. A lot of sunshine out there, warm temperatures for both Saturday and Sunday. Good time to get outside and enjoy some great early spring weather, even though we're not officially in spring yet. But meteorological spring does begin on March 1st, so that we're kicking in definitely with the temperatures above normal here. Now, with that big high up there toward the north, as we go into early next week, that Monday into Tuesday, you see that big high up here, we're going to get some cold air damming, so we're going to get some of this cool air to kind of come down this way, and that's going to briefly cool us off going into Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday, I expect us to be wedged. We'll probably see a lot of North Georgia in the 50s, and then we're going to see temperatures recover as we go into Wednesday and Thursday next week. Now, they're painting a lot of green here on the map on Thursday. I'm kind of keeping it out for right now, but again, we're looking at temperatures again a bit milder here as we go to next week. All right, so here's our forecast here for tomorrow. Again, a mix of sun and clouds. That's the best way I can put this because some areas are going to see mostly sunny skies. Some are going to see mostly cloudy skies, partly sunny skies. It really kind of depends on where you're at. If you're in the west or up north, you're going to see more sunshine. If you're to the south or to the east, you're probably going to see more clouds. That's just how it's working out for us here. So overnight lows tonight, again, mostly in the 40s up toward the north, middle upper 40s across the north, and low 50s down to the south. And daytime highs tomorrow, again, a little bit milder in the west because we got a little more sunshine there, a little cooler in the east, a little more cloud cover there. So again, just kind of a hodgepodge across our area because of the cloud cover. Region looking like this. How about 65 in Nashville, 72 in Jackson, looking at 78 with some thunderstorms in Jacksonville, 62 in Columbia, and 59 in Asheville. And the next 7 days, here we go. Boy, look at that Saturday and Sunday. Boy, that's about as perfect as it gets there. 70 on Saturday, 73 on Sunday. We'll bring in that front on Monday and Tuesday again. We're expecting that wedge. So northeastern zones, those will be the favored cool spots in the low 50s and low 40s. But we quickly break down that wedge and we warm right back up. We're expecting 70s back in here as we go toward Thursday of next week. So a little bit of a roller coaster ride with the temperatures. Not overly cold out there, but definitely seeing seasonably warm weather. Looks like that's going to take us into at least the first 10 days of March. Not saying we won't see another cold shot. My guess is that we'll still get at least one, maybe two, before we're done with the winter type weather. But one thing's for sure, we're definitely going to be on the warm side. Again, appreciate you guys checking us out here on our YouTube channel. And boy, we could use your help. We're trying to climb our way to 10,000, and we can't build this channel to make it effective and get that 24-hour channel going without your help. So please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates, including live updates. Whenever severe weather comes, we will be streaming live right here as well. All right, you guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for the weekend edition. Until then, you guys take it easy and have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.